Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. What if I tell you, you can draw portraits very easily using the grid method? And I will teach you how. If you are a beginner artist or someone who is just starting to draw, the grid method will be very helpful to you. So let's start. So first, you have to download an app to create grids for the reference image. Go to Play Store, search Grid app for artist. Select the first one, called the Grid app for artist, and click on Install. So once the installation is finished, open the app, click on New and select your reference image. If you are using an A4 sheet for drawing, click on Canvas and select A4. Adjust the image little bit. The second option is to edit your reference image. You can play around with the settings until you are satisfied with the edit. And the third option, edit the box size to 3 by 3 centimeters and click Done. Next, select the color of grid to red or yellow. If you are using another reference image which already contains red or yellow color in it, then you can use any other color to distinguish the grid lines from the reference image. And finally, you can save the image to your camera roll or set the image to full screen. There are also some other options to play with. I'm using 200 GSM A4 paper from Bristol and a 0.5 mm mechanical pencil. As we set the box size as 3 centimeters, each box will have a length and breadth of 3 centimeters each. So now take your scale and measure 3 centimeters. The dimensions of A4 sheet is 21 by 29.7 centimeters. So we get 7 boxes horizontally and 10 boxes vertically. Mark 3 centimeters each at the top and bottom of the page, and then use a long scale to connect them. And make sure the lines are straight. Repeat the same on the left side and right side of the page. And don't press too hard while drawing the lines, because after we finish the outlines, we have to erase all the grids. That's it, the grids are done. We now have a reference image and grids on paper, so we are good to go. The first thing you draw in a portrait are the eyes. And again, there's no hard and fast rule for this. If you want to draw the hair first, it's also fine. So grab your reference and look at the squares which has eyes. Count the number of squares from the top left of the image. Yeah, it's this one. We will start with the left eye first. You can start with whatever you wish. You're just making the outline, so it doesn't really matter if your drawing doesn't look perfect. The basic idea of grid method is to help you to put the features of the portrait or face in the right place. So after one eye is finished, find the square in which the other eye needs to be drawn. In this way, you can easily know where to put the other eye in the drawing. I have seen the drawings of many beginner artists where one eye is in the east and the other one to the west. This happens because while drawing freehand, it will be difficult to figure out the exact spacing between the two eyes. So the grid method really helps in this. Let's now draw the eyebrows. The shape of the eyebrows also define the expression of the person. So observe the reference carefully and draw. After the eyebrows, we draw the nose. Do not draw the outlines very dark because some parts needs to be erased or modified while shading. Next, we draw the lips. Get all the squares which has lips and draw carefully. Before we draw teeth, first we will draw the upper lip and the lower lip. I admit that drawing teeth is a little hard for beginners, and I have a quick tip for you guys. While drawing teeth, don't draw each tooth as a separate object. You have to draw it as a combined one. So first, draw the base of the teeth entirely as a combined single line with minor ups and downs. And at last, draw the gums. After the features of the face are done, move to the shape of the face. Start drawing from the hairline. Observe the reference carefully and keep drawing. Don't spend too much time in making your outlines look perfect, because when you start shading, it is at that time that you will recognize any minor mistakes and any changes you have to make. Then we draw the ears. And finally, we draw the hair. Feel like this part is the easiest part of all. Finally, we draw the neck and outfit and any other remaining parts of the reference. The lines might not look too good, but when you shade your drawing completely, it will give the overall look to your drawing. So yeah, we are done with the outlines. This is one of the best methods for beginners to draw portraits, but don't stick with this method alone. When I first started drawing, I didn't even know the grid method existed, so I drew freehand. These are some of my early drawings, and after I learned about the grid method, I also made few portraits. The thing about grid method is it sure helps you to draw portraits faster and in an easy way, but it doesn't help you in improving your art skills. So I would recommend you to use this method only in the beginning, and as you do more and more art, I suggest you to shift to freehand drawing. That's all for today's video. See you all in the next one.